You know, when I got the shipping notification from Xbox, I knew something was coming, but I had no idea what I was in store for. So, without further ado, this is the official unboxing of the brand new Xbox controller, the Skycipher. Oh, also, you can't see me. Hold on. There we go. Hey, how's it going? Let's unbox this bad boy. Are you serious? Holy, it's all the way see-through. All right, so we've seen some see-through controllers from Xbox before. From PUBG is a little bit see-through, I believe. Was PUBG see-through? It might not have been, but I definitely know that the 20th anniversary controller was slightly see-through. And I know a lot of you really like that feature. And for those of you who are 90s babies, first off, hello. Also, you remember those like bubble see-through telephones and things like that? This screams that. This is a complete, for me at least, it's a complete callback to that. So, oh my gosh, look at this. The thing that screams out to me on this is just the fact that it's, the front plate is completely transparent. Like you can fully, it's a little bit opaque, it's a little bit of that smoky kind of see-through on the plastic, but you can still see all the components, all the vibrating motors or the rumble packs, if you will, some of the buttons that the triggers and the bumpers would connect to on the insides, and of course you have all the underpinnings of the ABXYs and the D-pad. Wow, this looks super cool looking. Oh, wow. Okay, so also, yeah, on the back, you also get these grips here. So I'm a big fan of the rubber grips. I do feel like it is one of those premium things that when you're buying a controller from Xbox, you want to make sure that your controller has those additional grips. It's a little bit more cost-wise, I'd say, but it is completely worth it. I don't know how long every day that you play your video games, but at least for me, even after an hour or two, sometimes my hands get a little clammy. So to make sure that this controller isn't going anywhere, those extra grips really do help. I just can't get over how cool this looks. You see all the metallic underpinnings, all the little wirings and all the housings for all the components that make up an Xbox wireless controller. I mean, even the attention to detail, the blue all across the board, but you also have this metallic blue on the hybrid D-pad, and they got this really unique two-tone sky blue for the analog sticks, the little bit lighter blue that matches the grips on the sides, and then the darker blue that matches the rest of the faceplate. So we've taken it all in. Let's just kind of break it down a little bit. You've got a full transparent front cover on the Skycipher controller, little colorization on the analog sticks, the D-pad, and of course ABXY and all the other buttons here too. Plus, let's not forget the share button. The share button is still one of the coolest additions to your standard Xbox controllers, because now with social media and people sharing their best scores or a really cool thing that happens in a game very quickly to things like TikTok or Instagram or YouTube Shorts, that share button is invaluable. So you can hold down that share button, it takes a 30 to 45 second video of what just happened in the game, or you can just press it once and it takes a snapshot, a screenshot, if you will, of the end score of that one level or of your Call of Duty battle. In addition to that, on the front side, the triggers match the D-pad with that metallic blue. So again, attention to detail. And they do have a little bit of grippage on them as well too. So you won't be accidentally sliding off. I don't know why you play games like this, but if you ever do play games like this, you won't accidentally be doing that. It'll stay. It'll stay where you want your finger to stay. And while we have this up here, let's not forget charging. You can charge this via USB Type-C or plug it directly in to your computer or your console and not have to worry about batteries whatsoever. You can use rechargeable batteries. I would always recommend the Xbox Play and Charge, but this does come with a set of Duracell AA's, so you can pop those in there right away. And not only can you connect this directly to a console, but these are Bluetooth connected as well too. So you could feasibly connect this to, oh, I don't know, your smartphone, your computer Bluetooth connection, or even your TV if you have a Samsung Smart TV. And as of late, if you have a Fire TV Stick 4K or 4K Max, you can connect this via Bluetooth and play Xbox games through Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and Xbox Cloud Gaming. So the use case of this controller and all of its connectivity capabilities is almost endless. And talking about that battery, whether you have a rechargeable battery or a disposable battery, please recycle, you can get up to 40 hours of battery life. So you can play for almost a full work week, yeah. So when you're working, you could be playing it. But don't do that. Like, do your job, please. And of course, finally, we can't forget on the backside of all Xbox controllers, the 3.5mm headphone jack for wired connectivity for audio, and of course the expansion port. The expansion port isn't often used these days, but if you happen to have an additional doodad, if you will, or a dongle that can plug into this port here, some of those allow you to change audio options or even allows you to do some other functions with the Xbox that otherwise you'd have to go into the menus to get to. So they can be quite useful. For example, there's even one that's a full like keyboard. So if you're texting on the Xbox, you can use the keyboard instead of having to use your analog sticks to get to the right letter. Kind of handy, you know, kind of handy. Very, very slim use case scenario, if you will, but it's out there. So with all that being said, who is this controller for? Well, first off, this one's mine, so this one's for me. There's that. Please go get your own. But then also, this is for anyone who enjoys gaming. Anyone who likes to play things like Rocket League or Minecraft, whether it's online or local, just playing couch co-op with your friends or family. This isn't meant for a specific individual. Different people are going to react differently to when they see something like this, a see-through controller, like I did in the first go. It reminds me of the 90s. I liked the 90s. Or you take somebody like a 12-year-old, like my daughter, this is just kind of cool and bubbly looking. There's nothing about nostalgia or all. It's just cool and unique. It's not something that you see every day. And yes, I know Xbox makes a lot of different controllers in different colorways and designs, but hear me out. A controller with the right design makes a more personal gift to the Xbox players in your life. So with that being said, let us know in the comment section down below, which one of you is gonna pick this guy up, the Sky Cypher. Also, if you have any other questions or comments, please leave those in the comment section down below. Links, as always, can be found in the description below. If you prefer to watch videos like this in alternate languages, we have them across the board, all across the globe, from Japanese, French, Spanish, and even Italian. So, buongiorno. That's all I got, sorry. Also, let's not forget, not only do we have this platform, but we're also on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and we also stream live on Amazon Shop live streams at least once a month. So make sure you go follow our stores there. So until the next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Later.